Now, the UDA chairman and former Nagaland Chief Minister TR Zeliang has assured the public that no deal will be signed secretly and imposed on the people as far as the Naga political issue is concerned. In an open letter to the people of Nagaland and Nagas in general, the veteran politician also urged the Naga leaders to refrain from making any comments that may have an adverse impact or create confusion in the talks process. Not only this, Zeliang also urged the Government of India and the Naga negotiating groups not to back out from what has been committed to each other in written or verbally during the past 25 years.
One should not believe that such a complex and sensitive issue will be inked secretly and imposed on our people. As desired by the Naga people, we trust and believe that once the negotiating parties have arrived at a common ground, they will surely consult all the apex tribal leaders and the state government before inking the final accord. In conclusion, I want to convey the message to both the Naga negotiating groups and the Government of India that both the parties should not back out from what has been committed to each other in written or in verbal during the last 25 years, so that the Naga people can expect the talks to come to a logical conclusion at the earliest. Thank you. May God continue to lead and guide the Naga people. 𝐏𝐞𝐚.
Well, besides, Zeliang said that varied debates on issues surrounding the Indo-Naga political issue, both in print and social media, has resulted in misunderstanding and confusion over a solution to the vexed issue, where Zeliang has also appealed to all Naga leaders to refrain from putting forth statements based on personal speculation on the Naga issue in public domain. Zeliang said that it is premature to come to conclusion that some of the key issues will not be included in the agreement, while the negotiating parties have agreed to most of the competencies and arrived at a meeting point.
I ardently appeal to all right-thinking Naga leaders to refrain from putting both statements based on personal speculation of the Indo-Naga political issue in public domain. In particular, overground Naga leaders who are under oath of allegiance to the Constitution of India must restrain themselves from making loose remarks on the matter. Any unwarranted statement made by Naga leaders, which is outside the parameters of the ongoing negotiation between the Naga negotiating groups and the Government of India, will mislead the Naga people before the draft agreement is formulated by Government of India and placed before the Naga leaders. It is important to appreciate the genuine efforts put in by the Naga negotiating groups and the Government of India to bring about an amicable settlement to the Naga political issue. While it is widely understood that the two sides have agreed to most of the competencies and have arrived at a meeting point, it is premature to come to conclusion that some of the key issues which the Naga people aspire will not be included in the agreement. There have been speculation that post-solution, the present state of Nagaland will cease to exist. This, as we understand, is absolutely wrong. Likewise, the assumption that the 𝐍𝐚𝐏𝐞𝐚 National Park will be deforested by government of India and allotted to the Naga nationalist workers for resettlement is also outside the box of negotiation. It has been confirmed from both sides that such demands was never placed before the government of India by either of the negotiating group. It is totally a work of fiction and there is no truth in it, because even if such demand comes up in the near future, the government of India will never agree to such a proposal, as we were made known by the Indian representative of the peace talks. Keeping this in mind, the present-day UDA government requests all Naga organizations and Naga leaders to avoid issuing public statements based on speculation and hearsays, as the same is bound to confuse and mislead the Naga people at this crucial juncture, when the Indo-Naga peace talks are at the threshold of a final breakthrough. We conveyed the sentiments of the Naga negotiating groups to central leaders that government of India should not change its stand from what had been committed to the Nagas in written through R.N. Ravi or A.K. Mishra, because both represent government of India, though in different times.